Brought to you by our friends at AMC Theaters. The movies that are coming out this week, Natasha, are what?
We have Edge of 17 coming out. Everyone knows that growing up is really hard and life is no easier for high school junior Nadine, played by Hailee Steinfeld, who is already at peak awkwardness when her all-star older brother Darian, played by Blake Jenner, starts dating her best friend Krista, played by Lu Richardson. When an unexpected friendship with a thoughtful teen gives her a glimmer of hope, Nadine realizes things just might not be so terrible after all. Bleed for This is also coming out. Vinny, the Pazmanian Devil, Pazienza, played by Miles Teller, a local Providence boxer, shoots to stardom after winning 2 world title fights. After a near-fatal car accident leaves him with a broken neck, he is told he may never walk again. Against all odds and doctor's orders, renowned trainer Kevin Rooney, played by Eckhart, agrees to help Vinny return to the ring just a year after the accident for what could be the last fight of his life.
Look, 2 months ago, and I'm easily picking Bleed for This because I'm a boxing fan. Boxing movies. I'm always a sucker for. I seem to be the only one who loved Southpaw. But when I heard, remember when we were on AMC like a year and a half, 2 years ago, we talked about this Bleed for This, and whether it's Mark Wahlberg or Jake Gyllenhaal or Robert De Niro, boxing movies have done wonders for their careers. And when I heard that Miles Teller was going to be Pazienza, I said, that could work. And everything I've seen so far, the trailers, I really enjoy. So that would have been my first choice right off the bat. But then I saw the trailer for Edge of 17, the Red Band trailer, and it's funny. That trailer is funny. It ends really well, and I hope that it's a movie that doesn't ruin all of the jokes in the trailer. But when it gave me confidence in the movie from the way that it set it up, and it ended so strong on that last joke because it just seemed like, okay, and then when the last words come out of Woody Harrelson's mouth, you're like, wow, that's the type of teacher he is. That's the character, and that's the kind of role I want to see Woody Harrelson doing. So I'm kind of torn. I could go and see either one of these and be okay. I want to see a good comedy, so I might go check out Edge of 17. But Jeremy, how about you?
I'm gonna go for Bleed for This because I agree with you on Edge of 17. I didn't know anything about the movie. I didn't care. It was just going under my radar. And then a trailer comes on TV, and I'm like, wait a minute, because they're talking about it's like the next Ferris Bueller's Day Off, and John Hughes would be proud of it. And so, but I love movies that show the human spirit of someone who's like, you're never going to walk again. Your career's over. It's done. And they're just like, no, I'm going to get through this. I'm going to power through this. I'm going to work out. I'm going to come back. I'm going to be a boxer. I'm going to have my career as if that detrimentally destructive event in my life never happened. And there's something about that. If that movie hits and Edge of 17 hits exactly what they're supposed to do, Bleed for This will have a better reaction out of me. I just love those positive movies.
But Bleed for This was never a Stevie Nicks song. Edge of 17 was, and it's one of her better hits, and I'm going to take that movie as well, simply because I feel like we've seen this boxing movie before, even though it's based on a true story, whereas Southpaw wasn't. I've been through these beats, and as much as I want to see Miles Teller go for an Oscar in this film, I think I'd rather watch like a documentary on the actual guy going through this, as opposed to the film adaptation of it. Edge of 17 it's not whether you prefer boxing movies or coming-of-age movies. It's what you feel we've gotten more of recently. And after seeing all the Creeds and the Southpaws, I think I'm ready for a different kind of coming-of-age film. I don't think I've gotten a great one since the one where Emma Watson made that kid a milkshake. Person being a wallflower.
Oh, yeah. It's a really good movie.
Yeah.
Schnepp?
Yeah, I'm going to go with Edge of 17, just edging it out a little bit because
Nice pun.
Hailee Steinfeld, for me, ever since True Grit, I've been watching her career, and this looks like this is going to be the one that's going to turn her into a real star. Woody Harrelson, once again, can do no wrong. If you haven't seen the trailer for Wilson, this guy just keeps picking amazing different films to be in. He's such an amazing actor. So for me, that star power and the comedy wins out.
And what's the one that Hailee Steinfeld was in with Mark Ruffalo and Keira Knightley about the band and Adam...
Oh yeah, Begin Again.
Begin
like
Again.
That?
That's another one. She is really good. So and she looked like she can carry off comedies. I didn't love Pitch Perfect 2 in general, so I don't blame her for that. But this looks like something.
It's tough. You put me on the spot like that. Thank God I'm good at movie.
You're pretty good. You're pretty good. Let's hope it pays off at the Spectacular.